Pay up or stay out. We can say that today this is the slogan of the city of Venice, and in my opinion, they are right. April 25th of this year marked the first day of introduction of this new municipal law that obliges tourists to pay €5 to visit the city. Venice has always been one of the best cities in Italy and in the world in terms of tourist flow. In fact, from the 9 million tourists who visited it in 2015, we have jumped to 38 million last year, an incredible boom. It must always be considered that Venice is a real open-air museum. As soon as you cross the Liberty Bridge, you are already walking in a museum. More and more over the years, the city has suffered significant damage from this mass tourism. There were those who jumped from the bridges, those who broke marble to take it home, those who painted the walls of the churches, real vandalism. Such an important city needs constant maintenance, and many times this maintenance costs a lot, since it involves historical restoration. The funds provided by the Italian state are not enough, so Venice has decided to manage on its own. Then it's madness that the state does not even protect such an important city. This entrance fee is introduced for only 29 days in 2024 and will be applied on weekends to avoid large Sunday crowds and distribute them throughout the week. The ticket will be purchasable online and there will be checks as soon as you arrive, so always have the QR code ready, like a real museum ticket. If you book a hotel in the city, you will not have to pay this ticket, as you are already paying the daily tourist tax. Even the inhabitants of Venice and the inhabitants of the region are exempt from this type of payment. The first day saw a good result of 15,700 paying visitors, and it will certainly be better over time. Of course, protests have not been lacking, with hundreds of people marching through the city with processions refusing to respect this new rule and defending themselves by citing the Italian constitution, recalling to free movement of every person within the national territory. Okay, the constitution is fine, but do we want to let things go on like this? That the city of Venice is increasingly destroyed? I think €5 for a ticket for a person coming from the United States, Australia, or the other side of the world is nothing. Otherwise, we should also start protesting for the €15 coffee in Piazza San Marco and for the hotels where sleeping one night costs 700 €800. In the economics, there are both revenues and expenditures, and expenses must to be paid somehow. Then if the state doesn't do it, the city has every right in the world to do it on its own. Tell me what you think of this situation and if you would be willing to pay €5 to see Venice, and if you think this type of tax should be applied to other cities like Rome, Naples and Florence. See you soon!